So, why should you meditate? It's been about 20 some years since I started meditating, and it's been a life changing journey. Today, I'm going to share with you some of my reasons as to why you should meditate regularly, if not daily. There are many benefits. I'm going to divide it into short and long term benefits. In the beginning stages or in the short term, meditation can be used to energize or revitalize your body. If you're tired, it can be used to make you calmer if you're stressed out. It can be used to get insights or some aha moments into things that have been bothering you in your life. So it could be used for any of those things. But in the long run, however, it has some amazing benefits. Now, the brain is not a static, but like a dynamic device that processes information. It can be rewired to a certain extent. Meditating in the long run actually helps change this brain chemistry and upgrade this equipment that you use to process information, and allows you to tune into higher states of consciousness or higher states of functioning. Some of the recent research in the fields of neuroscience has shown benefits of regular meditation to better decision making, better emotional range, flexibility, ability to relate to others, and so on. Okay, I'll link some of the research below. Now, the other benefits of meditation is it increases your overall awareness. Okay, let me explain. It allows us to avoid mistakes in life, actually. There are several kinds of awareness, but when it comes to mistakes in life, there are three kinds. Number one, awareness after a mistake or a crisis has happened. This is usually called reflection or regret. All right. Uh, Awareness while the mistake is happening. This is sometimes we call conscience. Like sometimes you're observing yourself doing something stupid, and part of you is telling you that it's not a smart thing to say that or do that, and yet we cannot control ourselves. We let our speech be inappropriate or whatever, and then it blows up into a big crisis. Yes. When we become aware of it, sometimes we stop, sometimes we change, but most of the time we don't. But regular meditations eventually allows us to course correct in the middle of our mistakes, so which mitigates most of the drama in life. Okay, the third type of awareness is before a mistake or a crisis has manifested. Uh, this is the ability of a person to pick up patterns and anticipate what might happen in the near future. If you actually study the life of great leaders, some of the best leaders of the world that people admire had this ability. They had the ability to be keenly aware of a human need or what the humanity needed, and they would use their gifts to express an idea or start a movement. They had that emotional intelligence, they had that empathy or ability to relate to people and cause mass changes. And guess what? All of that is rooted in awareness. Now, the other benefits of meditation is it trains your nervous system to be less reactive. It makes you more objective and measured in your response. Haven't you noticed it's sometimes easier to be objective about somebody else's problem? If somebody is freaking out about a crisis, it's easier to tell them what they should be doing, but it's harder to tell ourselves what is the right decision when we are going through a crisis, right? In fact, meditation allows you to be that independent observer for yourself, for your mind, your thought. This means that you become aware of subconscious, you become aware of patterns of your subconscious mind. What thinking patterns, what speech patterns, what behavioral patterns or habits that get you into trouble. This allows you to become more detached from it and possibly change it before it turns into a big life crisis. All right. But it also means that when something good happens, because of your increased awareness, you see the thought patterns, the speech, the decisions that led to that good outcome in in your life as well. So it means that you're not looking for external validation because you see the law of cause and effect working well in your life. Also, when you have that mentality of detachment or objectiveness, it eliminates some of the basic fears, which are actually the root of most of our stupid decisions in life. Whether it be fear of dying, fear of losing someone, fear of being betrayed, fear of being not enough for someone based on whatever their other standards are, someone else's expectation, right? So, meditation allows you to handle life effectively, efficiently, and with less regrets. Now, the next benefit, meditation actually helps you unlearn and unravel some of our negative identities. It helps us to know ourselves, our true nature. Many times, our identities are actually based on beliefs that are not really ours, but something that has been programmed onto us. Or maybe we programmed ourselves based on the uh, messaging from media, from some childhood experiences, from our parents, things that we picked up from our culture. So these experiences have shaped our life, and many of them actually cause pain and suffering. And we have a tendency to look at life through those filters of old painful memories. So meditation actually helps us to recognize and let go of these old false identities. And it allows us to handle life as it comes, experience it without preconceived mental filters. All right. One of my favorite movies actually is Forrest Gump. If you have seen that movie, in that movie, Forrest Gump is a guy everyone thinks is not too smart, but in the end, he ends up having one of the most amazing life. Everyone around him think that they're smart and that they have grand ideas, right? And expectations from life. But in the end, they're actually filled with unfulfilled dreams and regrets. But Forrest Gump ends up living most of their dreams, everyone else's dreams, if you think about it. It's because Forrest Gump is the one with the beginner's mind, as they say in Zen Buddhism. He lives like a child. Now, when you have that innocent mindset, by the way, I meant innocent, not naive, the whole life becomes like a play. I think Shakespeare says something like that. So, this is actually one of the main purposes of meditation, discovering who you really are and what are your unique gifts and what is your role to play in this life's drama. So, those are some of the top reasons I could come up with right now as to why you should meditate. All right. So, obviously, the next question would be how to meditate and how to choose from so many types of meditations that exist out there, right? In a future video, we'll talk about the types of meditation and how to choose the right one for you based on what's going on in your life, what stage of life you're in, etc. All right. Well, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please like and subscribe so that you're notified of future videos. All right. Till next time, namaste.